Hi guys, Kat here from spiritual-candy.com with today's free online tarot pick a card reading, which is what can you do to move things forwards. Okay, so as usual guys, this is a fun general reading. It's quite short. I've got one John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle card per group and two or three, I think two, let me check, yeah, two Rider-Waite cards. It is a general reading, so if some of the messages don't resonate, just leave what doesn't and take what does. If you would like your own private reading with me, it's £20, 20 minutes. You get your reading within 24 hours or less. You can have it on anything you like. It can be romance or anything, it doesn't matter. In order to find out more about that, you can look in the description box below, or you can go on to spiritual-candy.com where there is a book a reading page. There's also a testimonial page if you want to find out what people have thought about the readings. Anything else, yeah, you can book the reading right there on the website as well, through PayPal. So yeah, anyway, let's get on with today's reading. If you haven't chosen your group already, you might want to pause the video. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, hi number one. So what can you do to move things forwards? Okay, this is really clear. Okay guys, so for you personally, in terms of your love life, is there something you can do? Maybe you feel like you can't do anything, you've done everything you can. Not true. You can. You need to open your heart more. Some of you will be like, Kat, I already am opening my heart. What are you talking about? You're chatting Bob, as they say here in the UK. You're chatting Bob, but it's not true. I'm not chatting Bob. It's you can open your heart more, right? So if you feel like this doesn't resonate, of course there'll be a few of you that it doesn't, but this can be about just experiencing love everywhere you go. And it's not about romantic love. It's not opening your heart into romance. It's not romantic. It's about opening your heart. So love, you know, when you feel that resonance, when you're in nature, when you feel it when you're with children or animals or whatever it is, or when you're doing the thing that you love to do. So do more of that. So that's definitely will move things forwards if you can open your heart more. Do heart chakra meditations if you want. Do yoga around opening the heart chakra. Any of these things are great, but just being in that joy-filled, heart-filled space is really all you need to do, and do as much of it as you can. I think some of you think you're doing more of it than you are. Look at your life. Are you actually stressed out and always problem solving, or are you in the heart? That's what you need to do, is be in the heart. Okay, so then we've got the Eight of Swords. So this very much backs up what I've just said. That you are surrounded by thoughts. You are bound up. You can't see, you can't feel, you can't move, because you are thinking about everything. Now this could be that you've got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, a lot going on in your head. You're going to have to, if you want to move things forwards in your romantic life, you've got to let the heart chakra open. You've got to feel and act from the heart. And for some of you, sorry, it's not about opening, it's not open the heart chakra, that's not what I meant. Unblock that area. Some of you are blocked, some of you aren't, it's just you're not coming from it. You're coming from the mind. So don't let the mind rule the show, because you'll find that you can't see where you're going clearly, and that it binds you up. If you overthink the situation, all you'll end up is anxious and overwhelmed. Okay, they're saying that you already have an offer or an opportunity, but you can't see it, or you're not open to it, because you're too busy looking at what you've got. And this is because of the fact that you're coming at it from the mind instead of from the heart. So there's an offer, or there's a way forwards, or there's a step that you can take. You can't see it at the minute because of the perspective you're coming at it from. So take time to get into your heart, and it will change everything. So that's what you can do to move things forwards. So much love, number ones. I'll see you on tomorrow's reading, or a private reading in the meantime. Hi number twos, I hope you're great. So what can you do to move things forwards? Nine of Wands, the Emperor, Strength. Okay, this is to do with taking a little bit of charge of yourself, getting yourself under control. And I mean that in a positive, not an egoic control way. You know, we tend to associate control with negativity, with egoic control. You know, so we say let go of control issues, or you know you've got you know, you're trying to control the situation. But there is a positive sense of control, okay? And this is really well, it's within all of these cards. The spiritual strength card, the 9 of Wands, says that you've really taken a battering. You've felt like things have been really difficult for you, in love in general, or in this situation in general, because I think a lot of you are looking at this from a love point of view, but it doesn't have to be. Whatever, this situation has worn you down. You've taken quite a few hits. It's felt really difficult. It's felt really tough. You know, it's not been easy. You've got some scars over this from this situation, you know. And the reality is that if you want to move things forward, you literally just have to keep going, one foot in front of the other. Don't let it weigh you down. Don't let it pull you down. Don't feel that don't be disheartened by how difficult it's been. You're actually closer to the finish line than you realize, and you've got a lot of divine support. So literally what you can do to move things forwards is just keep moving forwards. But as well as the moving forwards, in order to really kind of be successful here, you're going to, like I say, have to control your thoughts and your emotions. The Strength card is all about that. It's about listening to your inner wisdom, that core inner self, and following your intuition and your core inner self, not allowing every thought and emotion to send you here, there and everywhere. So it's not being on that sort of wild goose chase of following the mind as it flips from this to that. It's about, in order to move forwards with this, you're really going to have to listen to that inner core and follow the light of your inner wisdom, and not allow yourself to be put off every second by the latest thought or emotion that comes up. You know, it's about going for what you really want, focusing on where you really want to be, and kind of, you know, like taking charge of yourself. The Emperor is about getting things done. You know, the reality is you are in a stable position, and you're in a good position, because you're coming through as the Emperor. So you have the ability to take charge of the situation. There's actually quite a lot you can do, but you have to be in a kind of, you can't be flimsy and kind of passive about it. You know, there's a lot you can do to move things forwards by taking control of yourself and just keeping going. If you're being this sounds cruel, but it's just, I'm just saying it like this for brevity's sake. If you're being a little bit pathetic about it, you need to kind of take charge of yourself. You can't allow yourself to get like passive and wimpy about it. You know, when you see an opportunity to take action, you need to take action. Don't allow all your overwhelming thoughts to overwhelm you. You know, take charge of the situation, and you'll see ways and opportunities to move forward. You'll see things you can do as soon as you get in the right mindset. And just above all else, even if you struggle with this bit, just keep walking, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you'll find that you get some sort of opportunity to move things forwards. Okay guys, so much love, number 2s. I'll see you on tomorrow's reading, or a private reading in the meantime. Hi, number 3. So what can you do to move things forwards? You don't actually need to do anything, number 3s. You've already done it. The 8 of Wands says things are moving forwards. You've already done it. This is like the star. This reminds me of the star because of it's got the shooting star in the background. So for me, this card always has a resonance of the star card. So this is an opportunity, you know, a wish coming true potentially. You know, you've got the wish upon a star, the shooting star. When you see a shooting star, you make a wish. You know, things are moving forwards, accelerated motion. You don't need to do anything. You've already done it. What you need to do is not take too much action, not overthink the situation. You know, this Four of Swords is about rest and recuperation. You need to stop. Don't act. Don't do anything. Just wait. Just relax over this. It doesn't mean wait for someone. It just means don't take too much action and don't overthink the situation. You need to be the Empress. You need to be the Divine Feminine. You need to receive. You are the one that can receive and then birth the situation. So you need to kind of, the Empress is kind of quite static. She's not an action figure. You don't need to do anything. You need to just know that you're abundant, know that you are this vehicle through which this situation can be birthed. You don't have to do anything. Just look amazing and be there. You know, you think you need to do stuff. You don't. You've already done it. This is the thing with this one. When I saw this, it was like, you've already done it. You've already done everything you need to do. So just don't do anything more and wait. Okay. Thank you so much, number 3s. I'll see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading in the meantime. Okay, hi number 4s, hope you're great. So, what can you do to move things forwards? Okay, above all else, you need to let go of the past. Stop ruminating and crying over the spilled milk of the past. The 5 of Cups is like, you feel like you missed an opportunity, you feel like you missed out, you maybe feel like you messed up, or you didn't realise something at the right time, or, you know, the best opportunity you had has already gone. None of this is true. You know, stop worrying about the past, don't cry over the past. The other thing is, the few of you, you need to cry over the past. It's like you need to just grieve it and then let it go. So if you have been grieving, it's time to let it go now. And if you haven't, and you've got an old thing, an old pain that's stuck in, you know, in your vibrational body, then you need to just feel it and let it out. Because holding it inside won't help you, all right? But whatever it is, you need to kind of feel it and then let it go, all right? Because it's time to move forwards, it's time to move on, you know, and it's time to start having fun. You need to get out, have fun, be flirtatious, have fun with friends, with colleagues, with family, whatever it is. You need to kind of be out there, because the way to move things forward is from a fun, playful point of view, not from a sad, ruminating, serious point of view. And this is what this is about as well. You've got the Devil here, which is temptation in the John Holland. What they're saying is that for in regards to this, it's like letting go of this old pain, the fear, and move it into like the joyful, fun space. But there's also another message with this. When I turned this over, it was like, you need to be passionate. You know, so yes, flirty and fun, but also, you know, there's a positive aspect of the Devil here. I'm seeing it that it's like that passion, that raw passionate energy. There's something about this old situation that's kind of made you a little like in a kind of grieving energy or a slightly passive energy. So it's like you need to be fiery and feisty and passionate. And you also need to be kind of like fun and flirty. So there's something about putting yourself back out there, which will move things forwards, and not ruminating on the past, not cogitating over what went wrong or what you need to do, which is funny. You know, it's like just put yourself out there, get yourself out there, have fun, and you know, wait and watch for things to manifest around you. You can't manifest it if you're not out there in the world. So get out there in the world and have fun and watch how things start to move forward. Guys, I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading in the meantime. See you guys.